Good morning, it's Britmas day 3, and I just got home from dropping off Jocelyn at school, so the kids won't be back until Wednesday. But I figured today we'll do a yes or yawn, but I'm not going to do it vlog style. I'm going to do it like I usually do, just because I put like the pictures on the screen and stuff. But before that, I'm just gonna show you like my morning routine. So working out, cleaning around the house and shit like that. So if you're not into that, I'll leave a timestamp down below if you just wanna skip right to the yes or yawn, but let's just get started with the day. This is for all you guys that don't follow me on Instagram. This is like our home remodel that we're in the process of doing. We had a big wall that separated these rooms right here. So we blew that out and then we're just redoing pretty much everything in here. So don't mind the absolute disaster. My husband's a contractor, so of course our house always comes last, but this is where we're currently at. I'll probably do a dedicated video like as soon as everything's done to that, but as of right now, this is how everything looks right now. Workout's done. Now it's time to be house bitch for the day. Got laundry to do, all sorts of shit. And film at some point. We'll see how it goes. So I totally almost forgot to drink my post-workout. So I just threw this bottle of water in the freezer, so it's got some ice in it, but I just fill like 8 ounces of water in here, roughly. I don't really measure anymore, I just throw whatever. And then I'm drinking the Beachbody Recover. So here's a little floor update. You guys just saw them putting this all together. This took them about 2 hours, and I think they said 5 boxes? Speaking of the devil. How many boxes is this right here? 6 boxes. So what was the hardest part about doing the floor?
Being crouched down, getting my ass whooped by that.
Wah. Wah. You're not a real contractor.
I'm not a real tile guy. Like we smoke turkey off the bone.
Getting our healthy eating on.
Get your academic romaine lettuce.
Yep. Now that it's safe to eat. Only me and Shannon go grocery shopping just to go out to dinner after.
Every night, true life.
That's what happens when we don't have a working oven.
Well, oh my, don't even say a working oven.
It works, it's just not.
It worked for 6 years.
It's just not plugged in, okay? Then we're going to Parker's. What is it? Parker's Grill and Tap House?
No.
I just want to do like my normal intro and I forgot. Today is Britmas, so we are just going to dive right into this yes or yawn. I don't have to go through all the bullshit like I usually do. You guys all know what this is by now. We talk about all the new makeup releases that are coming out or not, if we're interested in them, if we're not. So let's just dive right into it. So the first thing is going to be from Physicians Formula. It looks like they're coming out with eyeshadow palettes and it looks like it's going to be the butter formula. I am so fucking here for it because Physicians Formula for me, ever since they launched like their healthy foundation, their butter bronzer, all that stuff, butter blushes, I love every single formula of every single one of their products lately. So as soon as I saw this is launching, I'm just like, yes bitch, give that to me because I never ever find eyeshadow palettes at the drugstore that are actually good. That's like the one product that I always tell people, if you're gonna buy anything high-end, I would recommend buying eyeshadow palettes high-end. So I'm very curious to try this out and they're going to be $16 a piece. So pretty affordable compared to the $45 price tag that typical good eyeshadow palettes have. So again, I'm very interested in it. I've been really blown away by Physicians Formula lately, so I'm going to definitely be keeping an eye out for these. Next thing will be from Patrick Star. It looks like they're going to have round 5 with MAC Cosmetics. I'm just kind of over collaborations in general because it never really seems like they really invest in the quality of the product. I find that a lot of missed products come from collaborations. That's just by my experience. I would love to support Patrick Star. It's just too much at this point for me. I did hear that they were coming back with the Patrick powder and that was one product I was really upset that I couldn't get my hands on. So if I happen to see that, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to purchase it. But that was the product that I was the most interested in out of everything that he's launched. So it looks like he's going to do lip glosses again, eyeshadow palettes. It's either a bronzer or a highlighter, lipstick, so a huge collection and it's awesome for Patrick Star, especially with his history with MAC Cosmetics. So if you don't know that, he did like a whole like Cinderella story on it. I just think round 5, it's a little excessive in my opinion. And it doesn't really seem like it's been a lot of time since the last one. So I don't know, I just feel like it's too much and just collaborations for me. I'm just kind of taking the road of I don't really want to even review them because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you love the product, you're kissing their ass. If you hate the product, you're just looking for clout and all that sort of shit. And I'm just not trying to deal with that shit. So this next thing is going to be from Huda Beauty. These are new lipsticks, but they're going to be metallic lipsticks. It looks like they're like metallic-y glitter. I'm not personally interested in them just because I'm not really into metallic lips and I'm not really into the colors that she's launching either. So for me, it's a pass if it was like a nude. Usually for lipsticks, I like nude lipsticks, like colors like this. When they get into purples, pinks, and stuff like that, I'm never interested. They're going to be $20, so I feel like that's a fair price for a high-end lipstick. It's just for me, this is just something I'm not interested in. I feel like if she did like a metallic red, that would have been so bomb for holiday. So that is something I would have been more interested in. It's just these colors I'm not into at all. Next thing is going to be something I'm so fucking hyped about, and that is another Fenty lip gloss. Fenty Beauty has my favorite lip gloss formula of all time, so every time I see that one is launching, I will buy it. That's a guarantee, and it's going to be like a baby pink. It looks so beautiful. As soon as it launches, I will be adding it to my cart and buying it because I love the formula, I love the applicator, I love the packaging. Like I have my Fenty Beauty showcase right there. I just love Fenty Beauty lip products. The Sunna Lip Paints, that's a new favorite of mine. But it looks like the shade name is going to be the shade Fuzzy, and it is probably going to be $18. That's how much the other ones. For a high-end lip gloss, that's insanely inexpensive. At least, I shouldn't say insanely, that's kind of pushing it. Usually high-end lip glosses are like $23, so I feel like $18 is a fair price for a lip gloss at a store like Sephora. So definitely interested in it. I am definitely buying it. That was the one thing that everybody was tagging on, that they're like, yeah, I know this bitch is buying this. All right, so the next thing is going to be from Kate Alley. They're launching 4 perfumes. So they're going to have the scents Musk, Citrus, Vanilla, and Elixir. I almost bought 3 of the 4 of them. I know that I'm not, well, I shouldn't say I know, but I don't think I'm going to like the citrus scent, at least for this time of the year. I decided not to purchase them though because one, they're $118 per bottle. And the way that they market these, it's like they want you to layer them. I feel like they should have done a holiday gift set with mini bottles of all 4 of them. I would have been so fucking here for that, and I just don't like the fact that I can't smell them, and I didn't want to order them just to return them because that's what was gonna happen. I was like, oh, I could just buy them and then smell them, and then whatever I didn't like, I just return it. I don't want to do that, so I decided not to get any of them, and then I'm going to wait until they're in store because the style of the bottle is beautiful, the whole aesthetic of this is beautiful, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to like at least the shade Vanilla because I love a vanilla scent. I couldn't really justify the $118 price tag for something I was unsure about. I don't think $118 is that bad for a perfume, especially a high-end luxury perfume. So I'm not mad about the price. I know a lot of people are saying that's way too much money. I would have just preferred to see like a 4-pack value set for the holiday. I thought that would have been such a good gift option as well. So maybe in the future they'll come out with that. It's just right now I'm going to wait until I see them in my local Sephora. Next thing is going to be from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Everything that Jeffree Star does, I'm always here for it. It's just I never buy them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like the timing never lines up, or usually it's everything sells out before I get a chance to buy it. Like the blood sugar palette, every single time I went to buy that, I've missed it every single time. The Alien palette, I was really back and forth about. I love the color story of it because it's so different, but it's just I have so many eyeshadow palettes right now, so I feel like a lot of it is timing. This one here is going to be the Northern Lights Supreme Frost Pro palette. This has probably been the only product though that I'm not really interested in because it's more of a like funky color highlighter palette. So it's going to have like icy blue, icy green, icy pink, icy purple, orange, and gold. Those are shades that I never use, and the price on it is $54, so a little bit expensive, but for 6 highlighter shades, it's really not that expensive. It's just a product that I need to love at least like 4 of the 6 of them. So this is probably my least favorite product that he's done so far, but I'm still eyeing the Alien palette. I'm still eyeing that Blood Sugar palette. I actually did purchase one of the mystery boxes. I'm still waiting for that, so that should be coming in my Britmas. So this overall for me is a pass, but I love and adore Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Like everything they do, it's just so original and different. So I love the brand itself. It's just that product I'm not interested in. Let's see. Next thing is going to be from Urban Decay. It looks like they're doing like mini On The Run palettes. I actually have the Born to Run eyeshadow palette, and I love that palette. So if I didn't have that, I'd be more likely to purchase these. It's just, these aren't really exciting me at all. They're going to be $25 each, so you get 8 shades. That's a really good price in my opinion, especially for a brand like Urban Decay, a more high-end brand. So I love the idea of these. It's just something I'm not interested in because I'm just not really excited over the color stories or anything like that, but I do think that's a really good price for those palettes. Next one up is going to be from Lawless Beauty, and I know Samantha March is going to be all about this. That was like the only reason that I was even intrigued in it, is because she raves about Lawless Beauty, and this is their very first eyeshadow palette. So this is going to be Lawless the One palette, and it's going to be $64 for 18 shades. I think that's pretty pricey for 18 shades, especially for never doing an eyeshadow palette before. I'm intrigued by it just because it's their very first eyeshadow palette, and Samantha always raves about this brand. So I don't know, I'm very intrigued by it. I really like the color story. This is definitely my type of vibe. It's just I have so many eyeshadow palettes right now that I don't need another one. So I don't know, I'm going to kind of see, I think, reviews on it before I purchase it, or if you guys want to see a review on it, let me know. But as of right now, I'm like undecided. Alright, so the next thing up is going to be from the drugstore. This I actually have already purchased because I wanted to review it for you guys. This is a new foundation from L'Oreal. It's a new Infallible Fresh Wear 24-Hour Foundation. Anything Infallible, I am so here for it because I love the Pro Matte, the Pro Glow, and there was another Infallible one that I loved. I don't ever remember the name of it. I don't even think I have it anymore because the pump on it broke. I feel like the Infallible line is so fire, so that one will be coming. and obviously I'm interested in it because I already bought it. But the price on it is $14.99. It comes in 30 different shades, so really good price, really good variety. I'm totally here for it. I really like L'Oreal foundations, so I'm actually going to be comparing it to the True Match to see if they're any different, because they're both SPF 20. They're both claiming to be like 24-hour wear. So I'm curious to see if they're any different, because the True Match is like $4 cheaper, but it has different packaging and all that sort of stuff. So I'm curious to see side by side if they look different. So that video will be coming in Britmas, so stay tuned for that. And now let's talk about the Guerlain spring collection. So they're going to do lipsticks, eyeshadow palette, and it looks like a highlighter duo. The thing that I'm most excited for is the highlighter duo, but this brand just never really like hits the mark for me as far as like really drawing me in. But this might be a brand that I really want to make sure that I try in 2019, because I'm always intrigued by the products. I love their packaging. I love like everything about it. It's just usually the price tag is really high, so I'm always like, better not. So I don't know if I'm going to purchase that highlighter palette because it is like a pink and a purple shade, but I feel like they're really wearable looking. I don't know, that might be something I pick up in the springtime. I'll keep you guys posted, but that's the only thing that I'm really intrigued by. Like the lip bullets, they don't really excite me at all, except for the one all the way to the right, which is like the nude color. That's like my vibe for lipsticks, like I was saying earlier. But that like little eyeshadow palette, I'm just like, no, that's not happening. So the only thing that I'm really excited for is that highlighter duo, but I have so many freaking highlighters, I need to do a declutter, so that might be coming as well. And then the last thing that I just want to mention before we go is the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Imreezy highlighter. I was not initially impressed with this. I did not get the hype over it. I thought it was way overhyped. This did just restock. That's why I wanted to mention it. And I believe Macy's still has a sale going on right now, so I think you get like 20% off of this. I could be wrong on the price, but I initially did not like this highlighter at all. And then as soon as I switched brushes to a more precise brush, I fucking love this highlighter. It's not what's on my cheeks right now, but I initially was using the Morphe M501, so this is a more fluffy highlighting brush. As soon as I tried it with the Smashbox, what is this, the Precise highlighting brush, I am so obsessed with this. Like, this is just like your classic wet, super universal highlighter. It's so beautiful. I feel like any skin tone can use this, so I wanted to mention that because it did just restock. It's been highly requested by pretty much everybody and their mother at this point, so definitely recommend this. I think it's beautiful. So if you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, the packaging is also gorgeous, and you guys saw like the inner part of the packaging. I love that little ripple effect. So beautiful, so I wanted to make sure that I mentioned that to you guys, that it did restock. And I don't know if it's on like Sephora or anything, but I know Macy's has it. I know the Anastasia website has it. You can definitely find this in multiple places at this point. And make sure when you're shopping online, you're using EBATES. So that's it for today's video, and that's it for today's Britmas Day 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did like this video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I haven't done this in a freaking minute, but make sure you guys check back tomorrow for Britmas Day 4, and we are going every day until Christmas. I'm really hoping that we make it there. So we'll see if we get there, but the plan is Britmas, aka Vlogmas, until Christmas Day. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Peace!